ಶರಣು ಶರಣಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು, dear learning enthusiasts, welcome to SBPS online classes. Dear students, today we are going to start NCERT class 6th social and political life. First chapter number 2, diversity and discrimination. Diversity means difference and discrimination means when people are not treated equal on the basis of caste, color, religion, gender and so on. So this condition is called the discrimination. So diversity, in the previous chapter you have discussed the meaning of the diversity. Sometimes people who are different from others are teased, laughed at or not included in a certain activity or group. We feel hurt, angry, helpless or sad when friends or others treat us in such ways. Have you ever wondered why this happens? In this chapter, we will try to explore how such experiences are related to the society we live in, and we will look at how they are connected to the inequalities that exist around us. Means, which are the discrimination problems we are facing in India. Still these problems are existing in our Indian society, and who were tried to abolish the discrimination problems that raised in the society, and how our constitution deals with these problems. So let us understand the few points in this chapter related with the discrimination manners. So start with the discussion about the contents of this chapter. The contents are as follows. First one, difference and prejudice. Second one, creating stereotypes. Third one, inequality and discrimination. Fourth one, on being discriminated against. Fifth one, striving for equality. Let us begin our first content, difference and prejudice. Yes, dear students, everyone is different from each other, but they have some similarity which is influenced the both geography and history of the place where we live. For example, we are living in different parts of our country, but we can say we are from India. So that is the unity in diversity. But our geographical conditions are influence on us, and historical conditions also influence on us. So we can easily recognize the person he belongs to which state or which community or which religion and so on. So every person is different from each other. This is called differences. India is, if you look even briefly at the following statement, there are 8 main major religions in the world. So every single one of them is practiced in India. For example, Christianity is the one of the world practicing religion. So we can observe the people following the Christianity religion in our India, and we have more than 1600 languages and mother tongues. So in that, English is the one language. All over the world we are using and speaking the language, including in India, some in official, and we are studying in English language, so including the mother language also. There are more than 100 dance forms in the world. So one or other we are doing dances in some certain functions or a festival time. So next we go through the geographical condition that influence on the person's personality. We can easily recognize the person he belongs to Karnataka or Rajasthani, or he belongs to Jammu and Kashmir and so on. So next we go through the there are 8 main religions, which are those: Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, Taoism, Shinto, Judaism and Sikhism. So each of the one religion practicing in our India. For example, Hinduism and Islam and so on. So these are practicing in our society by our Indians. So for example, which are the mother tongues we are speaking in different regions. For example, Kannada is the mother tongue of the Karnataka people. 80% of the people are speaking Kannada language, so that is a mother tongue of that region people. And so many mother tongues are speaking in our languages. So next we go through the there are 100 of dance forms in our world. Some of the dance forms I am given here, and some of the dance forms we can easily recognize the dance form that belongs to particular state, depend upon their dress style and depend upon the the dance style. For example, Bharatnatyam, Kathak, Kathakali, Kuchipudi, Manipuri, Mohiniyattam, Odissi and Satriya. So these are the some dance forms in our India. We can easily recognize this dance form is belongs to particular state. For example, Yakshagana is the one of the our Karnataka dance form. We can easily recognize that person who had the costume of that particular dance style. Next we go through the, yet this diversity is not always celebrated. So this is because we feel safe and secure with people who look, talk, dress and think like us. For example, yeah, we are living in Karnataka. We look similar because our dress style is different, same, and we are talking Kannada language, and we are eating rice items and the wheat items, and we are eating veg items. So we feel safe and secure. Who follow the same look, who follow the same language, and who follow the same dress style, and who think about the our state. So we can easily mingle with that person, and we feel safe with that person and secure that person. So this is the in difference we have the similarities, and we can identify the person with their religion, with their geographical matters as well as the history of that person. And next we go through the, we may find people who are different from us. Those are strange, we can say them strange persons or unfamiliar to us. So who look different from us, we feel strange and unfamiliar. So because for example in your class you are studying in 6th grade, one someone a student entered in your school, he is not belongs to your school, and he is not speaking Kannada language, and he is not thinking like you, and he is, his dress style is different, and he is look different from you. So you that person looks you a strange person or unfamiliar, so you are not familiar with that person. So and people also from certain attitudes and opinions about others who are not like them. For example, the and in between the two persons sometimes they quarrel depend upon their different opinions. So sometimes it leads to conflict in between the two persons because they are their different opinion. So sometimes this leads to prejudice. What is the meaning of prejudice? Prejudice means to judge other people negatively or see them as inferior. So this one of the prejudice problems we are facing in the society in between the two people, or in between the two religious people, and in between the two community, or in between the two states, or in between the two countries. So this prejudice spoil the peace atmosphere in the society, and sometimes it will disturb the community people, and these disturbed peace that will not good for developing countries. So we should avoid the prejudice mind. And next we go to, when we think that only one particular way is the best and right way to do things, we often end up not respecting the others who may prefer to do things differently. So we are avoiding the people who will not mingle with us, and who will not think like us, and who will not dress like us, and who will not use the language which one we are speaking. So we are avoiding the persons, and we will not mingle with that person, and that is called prejudice. For example, English is the best language, considering English is the best language and not considering the best languages or other languages. So this is the leads to prejudice, means to judge negative with the on the base of the language matters. For example, another one, group of the persons avoid the one person because his thinking style is different, and he is looking different from the group people, and and his food habit, dress style, and he is not belongs to really same religious the people related, and so the group of people avoid this person to mingle with them. So this leads to prejudice. Prejudice means to judge other people negatively or see them as inferior. Sometimes even in the girl child, so girl child is avoided to do the smart works, or they are not giving the parents are not providing education to her because they are considered boy child is strong, physically strong, they are intelligent, and this leads to prejudice. So thinking about negative mind towards the girl child, that leads to in conflict in between the girl child and boy child. So these prejudices are not good for the society, and sometimes we may hurt, we are hurting from the discrimination problem based on the prejudice. Next we go through the creating stereotype, that is the next content of this chapter. So when we fix people into one image, we create a stereotype. Means fixing a people into one image, whether it is a positive manner or a negative manner. So this is a condition called the stereotype. When people say that those who belong to particular country, religion, sex, race or gender or economical background are stingy, lazy, criminal or dumb, they are using stereotypes. For example, you can say the girl child. So girl child and boy child. So considering girl child, she is capable to do the household works, maintaining the families, and she is emotional, and she cook a very delicious food, and she is soft minded, and she spoke gentle, and so on. So and related to the boy child, we can say the boys are physically fit, they are naughty, don't cry, they are rowdy, and they are good at sports, and they are not capable to do household works. And so sometimes we set the girl child and boy child in a positive mindset and the negative opinions. So this condition is called the stereotypes. For example, we can say the boy child is crying, so the parents are advising that boy that you are a boy, you don't cry, the boys are brave boy, they brave, and the boys the crying is the one of the sign of weakness. So the boy child grow up starting believing that boys are don't they are not crying, and they even the boy feels crying, he stops himself from doing so, and he also believes that crying is a sign of weakness. So this is the mindset of the parents called the stereotypes. So and sometimes we can say the disabled person. So disabled persons, they are we give our opinion that they are not capable to do the physical works, and they are depend upon the each other's help. So we are fixing in them one image. So nowadays we called as disabled person as a special need persons. So this is the fixing about the persons into a negative mind and a positive minds. For example, disabled persons have got the one of the sense to do the works very smartly, and without any physical struggle, and the disabled persons are not able to do the physical works. So depend upon their disability, we creating a stereotype with positive opinions and the negative opinions. So this is the stereotype we are recognizing the persons. So sometimes there are stingy and generous people everywhere, in every country, in every religion, in every group, whether rich or poor, male or female. So we can observe in the society, we get the stereotypes people in everywhere. So next we go through the and just because some people are like that, it is not fair to think that everyone will be the same. Stereotypes stop us from looking at each other as a unique individual with his or her own special qualities and skills that are different from each other. We avoid the people to mingle in a community or in a family because of their disabilities, or we fix them as a in a negative manners or in a positive manners, and they fit large numbers of people into only one pattern or type. So stereotypes affect all of us as they prevent us from doing certain things that we might otherwise be good at. Means, for example, the girl child is capable to do the household work, so the people fix the girl child, it fits for the woman, it is she all the women's capable for the doing the household works. So this the girl child, it sets it suitable for the whole group of girls or a whole group of women, and this stereotype affect all of us as they prevent us from doing certain things so that we might otherwise be good at. In the next upcoming class, we will cover the more contents, those are related with the inequality and discrimination. So till then, bye bye, stay home, stay safe.